said to Jerry, I always wanted to do stand-up, and so he said, well, why don't you do it at the club? And I said, well, a lot of people I think would want to come. I think it would be interesting. He said, well, do a fun night, and we'll have you do the, you'll do the wrap-up, and you'll do 30 minutes. Now, 30 minutes, you can die in 5. It's tough. I mean, the good thing with the lights, you can't see the groans out there. But yeah, so returning to the scene of the crime. And so that's why Jerry said, you got to do 5 or 10. I said, Jerry, I mean, I have friends, when I mentioned it to them, they said, if it's a choice between going to listen to you again and root canal, it's going to be difficult to decide. And I said, no, I said, I'll do 5. He said, got to be 10, Jerry. So anyway, I started thinking about what to say and what to do, and I thought about humor, and I've always enjoyed humor. I used it a lot at HBO. I did give boring presentations sometimes, but you could throw humor, and all of a sudden people might come to, I see what kind of jokes you might throw in there. And I thought about what it's like growing up. As we grow up, think about how humor changes. Think about how we tell jokes. When you start out, you're in grammar school. What kind of jokes do you tell? What are the only jokes? You have no, exactly, I think I heard it. Knock-knock jokes. That's all it is. You don't even think about doing dirty jokes or anything because you're just doing quick jokes. Your mind can only process something. So you have these knock-knock jokes. And then after that, you go into junior high, and by ninth grade, you're telling jokes, but again, you can't process. It's got to be very, very quick. I remember thinking about what jokes did I tell in 9th or 10th grade, and I thought about one, and you may have heard a couple of these. I remember hearing the one where, the father comes in the room and he says, son, it's, you're 15 now, your body's changed, you're going to do things that feel good. Just remember that if you masturbate too much, you can go blind. And the son said, hey, Dad, I'm over here. That's quick. It had to be really quick. And then you go, I need a drink of water. That might be my only laugh of the night. Anyway, so then you go into like your, high school, you're late in your high school years, you're going into college. Now you want to, you're telling dirty jokes, it's a little longer, but it's nothing that, is dealing with society. They're just funny jokes. They're hoping it's funny jokes. And I remember one I told for 2 years, and it's a guy goes to the Riviera, and he goes over there and he's walking up and down the beach for 2 days. He just is dying to get a woman to finally pay attention to him. Nothing. Can't do anything. They're not even looking at him. And he sees every morning a Frenchman, and he walks up the beach. In the afternoon, he always walks back with a woman. And he sees him do this for 4 days. And he can't get a woman. Finally, the 5th day, the Frenchman walks by. He said, wait a second, you gotta tell me your secret. I watch you every day walk up the beach. Every day you walk back with a different woman, a beautiful woman. How do you do it? And the Frenchman looks at him and he said, here's what you do. You go to the store. You buy the tightest bathing suit you can find. You go and you buy a big potato. You put the potato in the suit. You walk up to the women, they will love you. It's okay, he goes there, he buys a tightest suit, he can barely get in it. He goes and buys a big, big potato. Now, he does what he stole, he walks up the beach, and now the women are not only not looking at him, they're like avoiding him practically. He waits, does it for 2 days. Finally, he sees the Frenchman, he said, I did what you said. I walk up and down. Before they weren't looking, now they were avoiding me. What am I doing? The Frenchman looks at me and goes, you put the potato in the front of the suit.
No, I haven't. Or if I have, I didn't do it.
Anyway, so now you get out of college, and now you have to tell it the front of the suit. And so now you get out of college, right? And now you're telling jokes that have relevance. You're taking controversial subjects, right? You take controversial subjects and you try to put humor in them because it's difficult. It's very difficult. So I was thinking about it. I said, what is the subject? The Me Too movement, okay? The Me Too movement is, I think, terrifying. Now, in all fairness, there are predators out there. I mean, with Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, they deserve what they get. But what about a date where there actually is consensual sex, and then for some reason down the road it goes wrong? Now it could be men going out and saying that women forced them to do something, but that is the minority. It never happened to me. Anyway, but they're also, most of the time, it's a situation, for some reason, the woman is unhappy. Whatever reason, man didn't ask her out. Well, numerous reasons, right? And I thought about it. Now, I've been married a long time. I've been married 38 years. So the thought of sleeping with another woman, I mean, it's been a long, long time, probably 20 years or so. So it's, I'm kidding, it's more like 25, I'm kidding. Anyway, no, but I thought about it, if you're a successful, let's say you're a successful man, you've made a lot of money, you're an athlete, well, what would you do? How would you do it? And it came to me, the only thing that would work now is a threesome. Because think about it, in the past it's been for excitement, now you need a witness. You have to have somebody there. Because think about it, the trials now are he said, she said, and it goes to a jury. But what I say you have to do, you have to have threesomes. Because then it's he said, she said, she said, or whatever combination you happen to be. It could be he said, he said, he said, he said, he said, he said, whatever you want to do. And I started thinking, how would a trial go? Think about it. A trial would go like something like this. Miss Crawford, can you tell us what happened the night of November 10th? Yes, I was with Johnny Johnson, and we went back to his place. We'd had a lot of drinks. And, well, you know, we were both, we'd had some drinks, and he suggested I spend the night. And I said, okay, Johnny, but you know, I'm not going to do anything because it's the first date. And he said, that's fine, take care of it tomorrow, I'll drive you home. And that was fine, and we were snuggling. And then all of a sudden, I put my head on his chest, I thought I was going to sleep, and then I felt this pressure, and he's pushing me down. And I said, no, Johnny, no, Johnny. But he forced me, and well, I don't want to say, but I think you know what happened. He forced me to do that. Thank you, Miss Crawford, I know it's been difficult. You're a witness, yeah. No, the defense is not interested in talking to Miss Crawford. Defense would like to call Lucy Lawrence to the stand. Miss Lawrence, thank you. Miss Lawrence, do you recognize the person, the defendant? Yes, I do. When was the last time you were with him? November 10th. Oh, really? November 10th, and you were in his bedroom. I see. And about the same time, midnight, yes, I was. And can you tell me exactly where you were? Well, we were in bed. You were in bed with me. Can you tell me a little more precise where you were? Well, I was very, very high on his inner right thigh. I see. Can you tell us exactly how high up you were? Very, very, very high up. I see. And did you happen, when you were down there, to see Miss Crawford? No, I did not see Miss Crawford. You sure? Yes, it was pretty tight quarters. I think if Miss Crawford was there, I would have seen her. I see, Liz. I see Miss Liz. So, do you know she was? Oh, she was there. Yes, she was there. How do you know? I heard her. And you heard her. Was she saying, no, Johnny, no, Johnny, no, Johnny? Oh, no, 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 no. It was more like, oh, Johnny, oh, Johnny, oh, Johnny, oh, Johnny. And it was like, oh, Johnny, oh, Johnny, oh, Johnny, not no Johnny, no, I see. And what were you thinking, Miss Lawrence? I was thinking I would like to trade places with Miss Crawford right now. I see what you're saying. Okay, the defense rests, thank you, and that is how you protect yourself if you're dating. Make sure you do threesomes. This twosome things will come back to haunt you. Thank you very much.
Hey.
You guys did very